Hey, what's up, everybody? This is DJ Keo, and today I kind of wanted to talk about what Denon is doing and how much of a game changer they are as a disruptor in the industry for DJ controllers and CDJs and this kind of thing. The thing that Denon did or is doing currently right now with Virtual DJ in Serato is very disruptive to the Pioneer and Tractor and all these other companies' business model. And what I'm talking about is that Denon is providing native support for outside brands. So Virtual DJ has native support on the platform. It's not an add-on or some kind of gimmicky type thing. Virtual DJ has native support in there, and they treat it as they built it themselves. And the same thing with Serato. Serato just put a new update for Serato. I talked about it in other videos. So with the new update, we're getting moving waveforms on a platform that's not Serato native, which has its own DJ software with the Engine Prime, but they still allow you to use it any way you want to use it. That is disruptive to the entire business model for all these companies. And I've been a strong proponent for having DJ and software that's agnostic. That means that if I want to buy, say, the Rain 1 controller, I should be able to use it with Virtual DJ, Tractor, Serato, Record Box, whatever. I want it to be native support for anything. I want to use it however I want to use it. And the same with the software. I want Record Box to work on Denon Prime, as I want Engine Prime to work on any kind of Pioneer gear, any Pioneer DJ gear. All of the DJ software, it all does the basics right now, but there's just a little bit of something that people prefer for whatever reason with all of this stuff. And when you're using these things, you're limited with whatever that they give you, they give the okay to. Serato for a long time was a company that they tried to work with everybody, but a lot of the companies specifically designed their DJ hardware for Serato. So when plug in the Serato, it just worked with it, whatever. But it wasn't because Serato was hardware agnostic. It was because these guys had a licensing deal and they just made it work with whatever they had. Now, Denon is in the same situation here where it's not technically agnostic, where you can just plug in anything you want and it will just automatically start working. There is stuff going on behind the scenes, but I think, to me, especially in 2021, excuse me, when I'm looking at this stuff, I don't have the same hooks in me to keep me using a particular system, whether it's the hardware or the software. I don't have that thing that's locked me down that says I have to only use this brand and everybody else is bad, or not even bad. That's just, I'm not going to use them for whatever reason. I'm only going to stick with like. There's a lot of people who they like Pioneer stuff and they're only going to use Pioneer gear. And you know what? I don't have anything against you guys who think like that, but like, for me personally, I don't have any, unless they want to sponsor me. And then that's when you're gonna like, oh, okay, DJ Kill sold out, and I will sell out for the right price. But unless somebody sponsor me, I'm just open to the whatever I like at that moment and whatever works best for me and my DJ style. And I think we kind of need to get back to that. In particular, though, DJs for a long time have been stuck on, well, you have to use this brand because this brand is the official thing. Turntables for the longest time was 1200s. You have to use 1200s. And when Pioneer took over the controller market, it was, well, you got to use Pioneer. And you're not pro if you're not using the Pioneer brand. And we have these silly things that we have to keep people locked into a brand or a system for. I think it's silly, but I don't knock people who believe that this is the best controller for them. If you feel that's the best controller for you, then kudos to you. But I believe, or it's not, I would like to get to a world where if I'm using whatever, for DJ, algorithm DJ, if I'm using that, I want to be able to use it on Pioneer, Denon, Rain, Tractor. I want to be able to use it anywhere. And right now it's a little wishy-washy and it's a little uh we got to get the MIDI mapping going, and it's just a little it's nothing's there's no definitive and there's no drive to make it that way. And I think that there should be some kind of standard between the hardware and the software so that you can just use what you want to use. Now, I understand from a business perspective, this is terrible business. And Denon is doing it because they're trying to make a dent into the market. And so they have to go after people who are using different things. Like, I get that. I totally understand that. But is it a bad thing for the customers? That's my question to you. I don't think it is, honestly. Having native support where you have moving waveforms from Serato on Denon is awesome. That is a huge breakthrough for a company that is trying to get their foothold into this market. And they have some stiff competition, but the stiff competition isn't offering, well, you can buy my gear and use it however the hell you want. The stiff competition is not offering that. They're in their walled gardens and they're taking the Apple approach, and these guys are taking the Android approach of do whatever you want. It's your thing. I like the Android approach. This is why I have Android. And it's not to say that the Apple approach is wrong or whatever. And I'm hedging my bets here. I'm covering all the bases. I'm doing a Tim Pool right now, but I always said, like, do whatever you like. I just think it would be better for the customer if there was some kind of standard protocol between all of the hardware and the software, and that allowed you to use whatever you want for whatever you want. But you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know what you guys think about this below. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you would like to support the channel, hit the Teespring store. DJ Keo link is in the description. You can support the channel that way. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and peace out.